welcome to Chanakya English for our Pandey Politics. Welcome, sir. So just today, actually, we had the BJP party, Tamil Nadu BJP President Annamalai and Pamaka President Ramados. So, they have signed a pact that they are going to go in alliance for this particular Lok Sabha elections. And I think Pamaka's PMK is getting 10 seats. So briefly, but is this a big blow for DMK? I guess that's the bigger question, because the pact is fine, but how big of this is it really, and how much of a blow is it for ADMK?
First you mentioned whether it's a blow to DMK, then you change it to ADMK. It could be a challenge to DMK alliance, but it's certainly a blow to ADMK alliance. Because now when we are recording this, there is no strong alliance party with the ADMK. Not even a single party is with the ADMK.
Yes.
Whereas DMK is retaining its old alliance from 2019 and 21 now. And BJP is able to get make its alliance bigger and bigger day by day.
Yes.
Now only DMDK, Mr. Captain Vijaykanth's party, is left. Yes. Whether they are going to be with the ADMK or BJP alliance, we have to wait and watch. If even they come to BJP alliance, then everything finished. So ADMK will left alone in the political. This is what political game is. Mr. Edappadi Palanichami, former Chief Minister, ADMK General Secretary, was thinking that DMK alliance will broke up and they will get few parties from their alliance and they can form new alliance with the PMK and DMDK. So they were thinking that we can form a larger alliance and we will left BJP alone. Now it went completely against his idea. Now BJP is having a strongest alliance, and ADMK left with none. So this is how we have to see that. And even now, with all the strength of BJP alliance, ADMK will match alone the whole BJP alliance. For instance, if the BJP alliance is getting anywhere around 20 to 22% BJP alliance, in no way ADMK's vote will go down below 25%.
But isn't this affecting their morale? I mean, wouldn't the
certainly it will affect. Certainly. In Tamil we used to have one palamuli, Yanai padathalum kudarai mattam. Means even if an elephant lies down, it will match the height of horse. So it is not that ADMK is the largest party in Tamil Nadu. So they were having, once upon a time, they were having 2 crore cadres, recorded cadres. So now they are in a declining mode, some wrong decisions taken. But it could be only one election scenario. So you can't predict that this is going to be the trend and ADMK is going to lose their future. It is not the case. This may be a one-time event according to this election. But we have to wait and watch how he is moving on to next elections.
What is attracting all these regional parties to BJP?
Obviously, 2 major things. One, Bharat Prime Minister Narendra Modi, then the largest party. Third, everyone knows the result, what is going to happen in 2024, June 4th. So, the result is very obvious. Now only they are having doubt whether I am going to travel with them or not, whether they are going to have 350 or 370. These numbers are the confusing factor, but whether they are going to come to power or not, which is very obvious, they are going to come to power. Okay. So everybody will try to see, there is a trend, even in voters, they will try to vote to the party which is going to win. They may not have an ideology connection, but they will say, I put a vote, that party won the game. So I want to vote who is going to win. Whether I am ideologically connected with you or not, that doesn't matter.
Betting on the winning horse.
Exactly. Okay. So that could also be a trend. The same case is happening with the political parties. They will try to, what is happening in Andhra, the Telugu Desam party, Mr. Venkaiah Naidu is there, Mr. Chandrababu Naidu is there, and Mr. Pawan Kalyan is there. They all, even without BJP, they may get good numbers. They may be or may not able to win, but they will get very good numbers, even without BJP. But they want to make sure that 100% victory is assured. The BJP is also in the same case. Even without TDP, BJP will get a few seats. But they want to get the numbers as much as possible. So it's a win-win policy for BJP as well as TDP. That is what the case. People are, of course, PMK took huge time and they negotiated with both the parties, with ADMK as well as BJP. They decided at last, they had a late night meeting and they decided that BJP is going to be the party because it's in a parliament election. So whatever we want to take a decision in 2026, we can take again we can revisit the decision in 2026. Who is going to blame? So even if you want to switch to other alliance, you can do it on 26. It is now the 2024 is a Lok Sabha election. Obviously, BJP is going to win. So let us sail with the wave. That is what their idea is.
Okay. And just about last week, former Minister Ponmudi, his conviction was stayed by the Supreme Court, and the state government has reinstated him as the legislator. But now when they went to the governor, R.N. Ravi, to reinstate him as a minister, the governor has stepped back saying that it's constitutionally immoral. And so now that case is again in the Supreme Court as a plea asking for the governor to reinstate him. How do you see this?
Technically, the government has a point. Once the conviction is suspended, that particular gentleman, Mr. Ponmudi, is not in prison. That is why he is out of prison.
Yes.
So technically, the government has a point that he is not convicted. His conviction is suspended.
Yes.
Morally, governor has a point. Even though his conviction is suspended, he is not acquitted. So his crime is there, his conviction is there. Only the execution of the conviction is suspended.
Correct.
So conviction is there. The execution of conviction is suspended. The Supreme Court very clearly categorically told that if we don't stay that conviction, it may cause a irreparable loss to the particular person. So he will lose the MLA seat, he will not be able to become the minister, and he has to go to prison, all this. If we acquit him that no crime has committed, so we are acquitting him. If it happens in future, then what he suffered will be irreparable loss.
Right.
So they say they gave a space to Mr. Ponmudi that you need not to go to prison. We will listen to this case. Till then you stay. Wait. So the stay is only for the execution of the conviction.
Correct.
But what the High Court is ordered, that he is a convict, he has committed the crime, there is a prima facie, the court is convinced that he committed a mistake. Okay. So it is not stopped. Only the execution of the crime is conviction is stopped. Okay. So governor is also having a very valid moral point.
Yes.
Now it is up to the Supreme Court where it is going to balance. I think in this case they also go with the governor. Previously they were with the government in other cases, because in normal cases it is a duty of the governor and it is a prerogative of the chief minister / prime minister to pick their own cabinet colleagues.
Yes.
So it is their prerogative. Even if you don't be an MLA, even if you don't be an MP, you can become a minister. Yes. Within 6 months of time, you have to become an MLA or MP. So that is it. So whoever they choose, they have to make the swearing-in ceremony. So previous cases, the Supreme Court was supporting the state government meritly. I think in this case, the Supreme Court may support the side of governor in this case, because governor's point is having a very valid idea that only the execution of the conviction is stayed, not the merit of the case is continuing as he is a accused. He is a convict.
Correct. Okay. Moving on, sir. In 2019, Junior Vikatan, a local magazine in Tamil Nadu, had actually published a connection between DMK and the lottery king San Diego Martin. And with the electoral bond details coming out, it has come out that about more than 80% of what that lottery king, the company that has given the funds to DMK, is a big amount, right? So that connection is, I don't know, would we say it has been validated, or like DMK says, they had no clue who gave them that fund. So how do we look at this case?
See, the word connection between the lottery king Mr. Martin and DMK, the word connection will give a different opinion.
Okay.
Adani ji might have donated huge amount to BJP. Ambaniji also might have donated huge amount to Congress. So any company may donate to any party. So if everything connected towards any political benefit or gain or these things, then every party will be in trouble.
Okay.
Before blaming DMK, we have to see other parties also. That is where few media and political parties blaming BJP. Those companies have donated to BJP, which were already.
Adani and all are legitimate companies. Here it's a lottery. It's a
It's also
gambling,
legitimate
right?
company. It is also legitimate
And he
company.
has actually been under ED probe.
So that is where I am coming. People are blaming BJP that party has collected more donations, more electoral bonds from those companies which were under surveillance of ED and IT and already got some raider and all. So this might be a quid pro quo that you are raiding us, we will pay you, please stop that. So this is what the opposition parties are blaming in the BJP, blaming towards BJP. So if we accept that DMK and Lottery Martin is having some nexus. So this around 800 crores something, that amount is only a quid pro quo given to the DMK. If this being the case, the accusation, then every other party will have the same accusation. BJP, Congress, Mamata Banerjee, Trinamool Congress, every other party. So we have to see what was the purpose, what was the reason, what was the gain they enjoyed, that Lottery Martin, just by giving almost 90% of the donations collected by DMK, more 90% came from only one particular company. So we have, of course, there is a grey area. We have to accept. I am not giving clean sheet to neither DMK nor the Lottery Martin. But we should not whitewash everything or coloring everything with the same thing. Okay. Because this same accusation may rise against any other party.
Correct.
Mostly the BJP also.
Correct.
Because they are having the power, they are in the government, all the agencies are under them, and we have seen lot of ED raids, IT raids, CBI raids. The same party, same companies which were under the IT raid, CBI raid and ED raid, they were donating the party. And people are connecting with the dates. In March the raid happened, in April they are donating it, then the case is left on. So these type of things will arise. So we should not color every other company and party with the same brush. So we have to deal with the case by case. Certainly there is a grey area without any doubt, and the case put on Vigidan, that will not withstand, so they have to take back, and I don't think Mr. Stalin will win the case.
Okay. 2 days back, Palanivel Tyagarajan, the MP for IT in Tamil Nadu, or sorry, not MP, Minister of IT in Tamil Nadu, he made a statement that this electoral bond was brought about by BJP and that they have a view into everybody's donor list and recipient list. Is that true? Because does BJP have a view of looking at what other parties have got and who they got it from?
Now everybody is having the access.
No, before.
That may not be possible. See, some scam might have happened, means happened, I don't know, I don't understand. Anywhere, any sort of scam may happen. But whether in this case, as Mr. Palanivel Tyagarajan is charging, whether that happened, I don't know. Nobody has any proof. Even that IT Minister, Mr. Palanivel Tyagarajan, is not having any proof. If he has any proof, he can put it in public domain. So it is an allegation, it's a charge, that's it. I don't see, because even, see, when the State Bank of India released the list first, even then there was no clarity, because it has released only the details of who are all donated, who are all received. Now we need a connection. Who are all donated to which parties? So who donated, see, who are all donated, separate list. Who are all received, separate list. Now we have to connect the dot, who donated to which party. So that is where Supreme Court got anger to against State Bank of India that you have to tell who donated which party.
Correct.
So only later the Election Commission has released the second list. Now we are seeing that Martin donated to DMK, so and so donated to the other party. So this is where coming in. So even after the Supreme Court intervention, Election Commission is revealing, we are unable to get the complete detail of which party get more money from which company.
A national bank would not have electronic connection for all this already in place?
They are having a complete connection, they have every data,
Okay.
but when you are submitting something in front of Supreme Court, you cannot take a chance. So you have to validate, revalidate, recheck. That is why the Supreme Court is blaming the State Bank of India now. They said, no, you submit now. They submitted. Then saying, where is that paper, where is this paper? This is what they were asking for. They said, give some time till June, we will give you everything, whatever you are asking for. Now they said, no, you have to submit now. Then they just collected and they have to segregate, they have to validate, they have to check. So lot of technical things are there. The electoral bonds are 100% equal to rupee, money, cash. So electoral bonds are not just paper.
No, but isn't it that...
Sorry, just like that, the rupee note having unique numbers, serial numbers, all the electoral bonds also having unique numbers. So that sort of digital numbers you cannot see with, you cannot be able to see with the blind eyes. So you have to make it some special lights and all only to verify it, because you should not print duplicate electoral bonds.
Okay.
So
there is no record of that electronically?
They have everything on record. They have everything on record.
No, if it is on record, the serial number should also be on record, and it's a simple join, right?
It is a very simple arithmetic, ma'am. Even in 10th plus 2 examinations, they used to give one examination number to the students.
Correct.
Each number will have a duplicate different number. Only that number will go to the examiner who is going to validate the paper. Because if you are the student, I am the master going to validate the paper. If I know your number, I may do some favor to you. Just by you cannot write down your name. You know that in examinations paper you are not supposed to write your name. So you will write only your examination number.
Correct.
Then if I come to know the number, I will support you. I may give some extra marks in that. So they will have a duplicate number. So they will have a third number. Only the medium, only the institution will know that this is your number and I have changed that number to this. So I will not be able to know which number you belong to you. So the Supreme Court, the State Bank of India is asking time to validate this. I have to check this is separate number, this is separate number, and I have the duplicate numbers. So I have to match both whether the numbers are correct. Only then I want to submit.
If we say the bank is electronically up to date, that means that original number, duplicate numbers, everything there electronically. So they don't have to do any more work. I guess that's where the point is.
We think it is that much easy. It is not. When Ajmal Kasab shot at our Indians like birds and things, he hunted our Indian citizens in front of everyone. We have video footages. We have everything. We know who they are. We know where they came from. We know what their motive is. We know who were behind them. Why you didn't hang him the next day? Why you didn't hang him next day? Why you were having some lawyers? Why you were some discussion? Why you are putting all the... Even though you have data and everything, even the Supreme Court judges might have seen these people are doing this. They have not seen that. This gentleman Ajmal Kasab, he is having long hair, he is shadow. There was no confusions at all. Everybody saw that we have video proofs. Why it was not happened the next day? There should be a process. Even it is technical. Okay? When the elections are happening, it is completely digitalized. Why are you not giving the result on the day itself? You ask that election officer, returning officer, to put the button and tell the result the same day. 5 o'clock election will finish. 7 o'clock we will tell the result. Why are you keeping them through 3 days, and why are you putting it in some strong room? Why are you... Everywhere you can tell the results then and there. Who stops you? Even though everything is digitalized, there is a process. And we have to revalidate. People will doubt the intention. If election happens the day, and the results is revealed on the same day, and the RO is telling the result, people will doubt the intention. No, he was favoring him. Only then we are collecting all the EVMs in a separate place and in front of CCTV and in front of all the agents. We are counting it in a separate way. So election polling is happening in a separate day and counting is happening in a separate day. Why you are making 2 days? You can do it because it is digital. You know, but if you start the counting by 9 a.m., you will get the result by 11 a.m. Most of the results you get by 11 a.m. Everything, and at least you will have the trend. Why are you not doing the same day? That is a process which we have to accept and understand. It's not as that you are putting a button and the bomb will blast. It is not going to happen.
The validation.
So, the validation, because it is going to see, they have released some numbers. Every individual, every party, every company, every media is having their own interpretations. How one data will have 3 different dimensions. That is where the State Bank of India is more and more want to be very, very careful. That I will reveal the number, you will tell some other stories. So I have to check. Tomorrow the same State Bank of India cannot say that, sorry sir, 2 numbers missing, 4 numbers added, some 4 numbers are missing, we put 2 into, we put by 7. You cannot put any confusions, no. So whatever is submit, that has to be like a gazette notification. Perfect. No changes allowed.
Yes.
So they are just buying time. They themselves admitted that we have every data. They never denied that we don't have, we have to check whether it is in the godown or not. No, it is completely digitalized. They were admitting that yes, we have everything. They were just buying time to revalidate. And you cannot make anything, no, you cannot make anybody fool there because it is completely digitalized. Okay. And every other party will have their own persons in every other institutions. Yes. If State Bank of India hire people trying to manipulate some to them, other people will open that. So yes. It is not going to happen in that easy way.
Okay. And many people are criticizing that BJP's donor list has not come out yet.
It will come. Everything will come. Everything will come. See, BJP was the largest beneficiary party.
Yes.
The whole world is our, Mr. Amit Shah himself is admitting, we got 11,000 crore in the whole 2019 to 24 all, and we are having 303 MPs. We got 11,000 crores and only 244 MPs from the other side, with all the whole world. They got 14,000 crores. Then what is the ratio? And BJP was the beneficiary in national party. DMK is the most beneficiary in Tamil Nadu, and TMC was the third. TMC surpassed Congress, so it's the second largest. How a state party which is not having any presence in any other state surpassed Congress? Congress is a national party.
Yes.
So is there any scam happened? And whether the TMC Mamata Banerjee threatened someone and got money? So if someone got huge money, obviously they are in power for 10 years. So they are going to be in power for next 10 years. So every other business people know. So they will try to cool and have a good relationship with the BJP, which is very obvious. It is a global phenomenon. And you can see now the US election is also, president election is on. So who will be the winner from the party who makes huge money, who collects huge donations? They will be seen as the winner. So this is the basic phenomena throughout the world.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for watching Chanakya English. Stay tuned for more such discussions.